what are we going to do from here? So this is day number 7 of this 28-day consciousness shift. And right now we are mostly focused on deep diving into how the workings of Gaia is truly. So we are relearning. Gaia is showing us, she's telling us and showing us in feeling how to follow her lead, which we are actually being asked, all of us right now, is to follow Gaia's lead. And who is Gaia? Gaia is your body. So if you're pushing your body, you're pushing Gaia. It's like, then you don't get how this works yet, you know? And we have done a lot of that in our lives. So right now, we are actually in our little inspiration that came directly from our body, from Gaia. So we wanted to show you, this is nothing fancy, but this is so joyful for this body. It's sort of like a little sanctuary, you know? And we have some lights we can at night, so it really gets like this cozy atmosphere. So, and this is where Gaia showed me that she suggested for us to do this. So this has been a pure following Gaia and the inspiration. And she got me to get 4 rocks. She tested, just after I set them up, she tested it, brought some really good wind in. She almost baked it over. So right now we are getting inspired by Gaia to start to film a little bit more. Right now what we've gotten some preparation for an outside live set. That's really what we're kind of preparing for. Live set meaning like when we are hosting these 28-day lives. This is what I have. One of them is going to go on this, and another one is going to go on this. And then we have, of course, the computer as well. Let's see what will be of this. And we are now in this cozy, outdoor, very DIY setup that we feel safe enough to have technical gear under, which is really cool. And there's so much joy from this body when you allow it to play like this, when you actually allow it to play. So we have a few technical gears that we enjoy so much to play music, and we used to DJ, we used to make music, so we are sort of playing with that. We just love it, and we can sit sometimes for hours just getting in the zone and just getting creative and getting lost in building energy. What are we doing with music? We are building energy. It's an internal power that your body is building. Your body is building this internal power. The Ascended Masters is guiding this entire process. Jesus is guiding this entire process in this communion with Gaia. Because unless you can commune with Gaia, you're not fully here. You're sort of conflicted with other interpretations of reality. And so we got guided today. We were going quite hard on the computer work, and we felt the feeling from the body. We felt the feeling from the body that it was a bit too much. Like it was missing something. And we just stopped. stopped what we were doing and took our time and just came out in this beautiful thing, which is inspiring so much more creativity when you allow yourself to walk with the body. Sometimes the body just wants to rest, but sometimes the body has a habit of resting, and then you have to know how to, working with Gaia and the body, it's an art, because you're working with an habitual animal. You yourself is an habitual animal. And so it's all about building new habits. But this is what we are doing with Kenneth. We are inspiring him to build and to get creative and to follow that nudge of the body. Because we can have a lot of ideas, but unless we include the body, it's not going to happen, because the body is the one that has to say, yeah, that sounds like good. I get to do that. I get to have that experience. Then the body, then you're more in sync with the body, and you manifest. What manifest just means that you're in alignment with what you want, or what you say you want, and with the body. And that means that it's a very good idea to comprehend what all of your feelings mean. Because there's been a lot of twistings from movies and training about how to operate your body in sort of a superficial or demanding or any kind of thwarted fashion. That all it does, it's twisting your own perspective and the beings around you's perspective. And when you see that, you know that it's all about correcting yourself. Because when you correct yourself in your own choosing of what people you want to even enter into. Because everyone is in some form of round of frequency. The question is where? And you have to know where you're at. You have to be honest with yourself. And this is, I feel like this is me ticking off bucket list things. It's feelings that I wanted to feel from the body that I didn't know where to go to get that feeling. But I followed the feeling. And it took me to the things that I'm supposed to do in order to fit with that feeling. And that's what's being manifested right in front of me. And right now we are being inspired to put all of this fun gear out to play. We have played loud music. We have had rain all around us. This is just the most wonderful thing that you can do for your body. When you get, it's not about age, this thing. It's about getting to know that your body likes to play. And if you ever start to stop that, of course, you're twisting the frequency of these two aspects so much in disharmony and you're not accurate. And that's the proof that you're decaying. When you are aligned, it's actually, you see that, and it gets manifested from a being. It's a very beautiful process, human consciousness. And we are shifting in consciousness a little differently this time, because now we are going more into the action, into the stepping in further, into the thing that scares him a little bit, Kenneth, to do this. But he likes it. So it's this interesting dance. And so that is a very healthy expansion zone, we would say. It is a anticipation, but also like, I rather just watch a movie, like you know that you have deviative behaviors, but like You know where you're supposed to go to start to feel more energy. That's what we're looking for. That's us following Gaia. And so right now, I'm just experiencing walking this path and doing it this way. I'm just feeling so much joy in my system that I haven't felt before. And it is a process, because the first, you have to calibrate your system, and then, wow, the energy that we're feeling right now, we have cleared up a lot in other cycles. And so we are now in this cycle where we get to step more into our joy, which is a very exciting process, and there's so much openness inside, and this is us coming out. We are literally blooming. This is how consciousness blooms. Sometimes the consciousness blooms, always the consciousness blooms in very contrast experiences. Wait. We have a keyboard here, and it's a little close to the water here. And so the last time I remember wanting to film, and it was this rainy, it wasn't really. This is much more like it. It's much more cozy, because we get to be in the entire experience with all this gear, feeling comfortable. That's really important for the body. We are here to follow the body, follow the body's lead. The body knows more than us about this experience, about this physical experience. This is where we just have to get. It's a little mosquito. This is what we have to get. In this experience, your body is king or queen. Your body is the one that knows this experience the most, this human experience. And so it is just smart and wise of a being, and is a mature being that consults both the feeling and the thinking, but that you're able to make the correlation between the thinking and the feeling, because they are interlinked. It's just that you can figure it out through feeling. And so this is very joyful, actually, to be able to record outside like this. It's very exciting. We like it a lot. This is what we had in our mind, actually. We had this in our mind. So, and we're just walking. This is the exciting path of walking and following the inner compass, which is your connection to your body. So, if you want to join me in this 28-day shift, you can sign up below completely for free and get started. And I'm enjoying this way of operating. It's a bit new. It definitely was very new for me when I first started, and when they showed me. But the more I got into it and doing it this way, the more I'm hooked, because I experience so much joy from the body that it's really wonderful. So I just want to say thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for just taking an interest in this exploration of consciousness that is coming through this avenue. All right, take care. Ciao.